Yo, what's good everybody, it's your girlfriend Shoutout here, and today I'm going to be finding every Taco Bell in the world. So, let's see how I do, and without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Alright, first up, we're looking at a Taco Bell with a drive-thru next to a KFC. We're driving on the left. Okay. We're going down the road. I think this is Oz, right? Australia, maybe? Maybe I'm thinking like Perth or something, like kind of an area. .au, okay, so definitely Australia. Where in Australia though? I do not know. I think it's giving the vibe of Western Australia though. Maybe I should look for Great Northern road signs because I don't see any Stolby poles, so I don't think it's South Australia. I don't see any like rusty Northern Territory poles or something like that. Cat Cafe. Oh, I love cat cafes. I went to a cat cafe in Reykjavik in Iceland once, and it was so cute. We'll look at the pole. There's no blue sticker on the pole. I was looking for like in Melbourne, I think they have like a blue sticker on the green poles. We're kind of getting away though from the main city, so let me go back and see what signs are nearby the front. Waterston Street. Okay, ooh, I Care Queensland. Okay, so we're definitely in Queensland somewhere. I'll put it in Brisbane for now, but I think we could probably narrow it down even more than that. I forgot that they call Burger King Hungry Jacks in Australia, because for a second I was like, what is that? There's a subway and stuff over there. Okay, ooh, there was a bus in that last one. Maybe we can get to the side of the bus if the coverage doesn't change. Of course the coverage changed though. That is okay. Woolworths. Okay, powered by natural gas.com, Pet Circle. Get on board Australia's most modern bus fleet. Is there anything on the front of the bus that says Ipswich Road? Okay. Well, that is very specific. Ipswich Road. Also, I'm pretty sure Ipswich is like in the UK, right? There's like a UK Ipswich, maybe. City A7. Is there a chance that the A7 ever just goes through Brisbane? Because Brisbane's a very big city, so trying to 5 key here might be difficult. I think if we could at least get the right city, that would help a lot with trying to find location, but if we can't find anything in like a minute or so, then I'll just plonk it in Brisbane. Form 2 lanes. I've never seen that sign. It's like the opposite of merging. It's like unmerging, you know? We're gonna go down the road. Okay, city, Sunshine Coast, Fairfield, Greenslope. Sunshine Coast is up there, and then Greenslope is probably like some small like neighborhood of Brisbane or something, right? I feel like we are definitely in Brisbane. A7 and M3 were nearby. 15. A7 and M3. Although I don't see like the A. I see A13. Okay, so M1, M3. This is M3. So where does the M3 intersect with the A7? That's kind of where I'm looking nearby for maybe, ooh. Here, Ipswich Road. Okay, hold on. We're not too far from here. What are we? This is a Taco Bell video. Okay. So let's go back to start because I think we can actually 5K this not too difficultly now that I found the city and the intersection of where the two routes are. So Taco Bell, KFC, Porter, I Care. Is there a road intersection that is nearby? Chester Road. I should look in this area for a Chester Road near a Taco Bell. Chester Road. KFC. Taco Bell annually. Hold on. Go back to start. Okay, Taco Bell, KFC's right next to it. That lines up. And what is across from us? Like an eye care place? Does not have it labeled here, but maybe like the place has changed. I think that this is the 5K. Yay, and we were only 3 meters away. Okay, so 5K is a perfect score in Geoguessr, so woohoo, Taco Bell 5K. We love to see that. All right, Taco Bell in here in this like arched kind of like way, which is a little bit like fancy of like a front of a building. I wonder if this is like a former bank or something like that, because it looks really fancy for like a Taco Bell. .gt is Guatemala ever? Let's go down the road. Looks like we might be on a person trucker. Okay. So I'm looking for like the Guatemala like roof rack. Okay, so Guatemala is down here. I'm going to take a guess that we're in Guatemala City. I mean, that could be wrong, TBH, but I feel like the likelihood is that we're there. So we're near Calle Poniente, which hopefully, yeah, a lot of these are named after numbers, so maybe it shouldn't be too hard to find this, because it seems like we're in the middle of like a big area. We also could just not be in the capital. I'm just kind of assuming we are. Calle Obras. Is that the name of this intersection? 12? Ooh, 12 Calle. Okay, so 12 Calle we also want to look for. There could be more than one 12 Calle though, because there's different like directions and stuff. Like this is 12 Calle. And what was the other street? 12 Calle. So maybe somewhere along here we're looking for, ooh, ah! Wait, did I almost have the 5K off the start? Stop. Okay, let's line up the direction of the Taco Bell. Okay, so we're looking at Taco Bell and Subway. Taco Bell is like middle to the right of us. Subway is not showing up here. Is there a KFC like right behind? Because there might be more than one Taco Bell in the city. It says a Payless, but it could have always just changed, to be honest. There's a Subway down here. I think that this is the 5K, really close to it, so let's see if this is right. Yay! Okay, starting off with 2 Taco Bell 5Ks. This is an amazing start, and this one didn't even take me like super long. I kind of just went under the assumption that we were in the capital city after I found out we were in Guatemala, and it worked out. So, okay. Taco Bell right there. Kind of looks like it's a little bit in the Matrix because you see like Taco Bell. And 2 Taco Bell, the logos. Fred Meyer, I think, is a regional grocery store in the US, maybe. I've like never been to one, but I feel like I've heard of one, maybe like a YouTuber or something like that. Oh my god. Like, look at that pink car. Look at them go. Okay, what are the colors of the license plates? Can we get license plate checks? A lot of yellow, which I'm assuming... I shouldn't assume. Is it blue, white, yellow? Is it Pennsylvania ever? Does this feel like Pennsylvania? Well, that says Alaska. Okay, so... probably not a lot of places named Alaska not in Alaska. So let's just say we're in Alaska. I want to find a city name somewhere because Alaska's kind of huge. I don't think I can just like assume we're in like the capital, which I think is Juneau, Homer, and city of Kenai. Let me do one zoom out and see if I can see Homer. I feel like it's probably going to be somewhere pretty far in the southern part of Alaska because I don't think there's too many people the further north you go. Here's Homer here. Okay. So not too far from this. Homer's up and city of Kenai is to the right. And that's Kenai there. Okay, so maybe we're somewhere along or in between Kenai and Homer. So we'll just go along the coast. Let me like do a quick scan for like Taco Bell. It might not show up. Maybe finding the road would be beneficial here because it's actually not that much ground to cover between the Taco Bell and where we were. Okay. We are near the intersection of Devon Drive and Sterling Highway. Okay. There's not too many roads. So this is Sterling Highway right here. Like we already found big place. Okay, Devon Drive. We want to look for the intersection. But I don't think we're in either of these cities, so I'm kind of like doing a quick scan as we go up the side of Alaska. Fork Road. Maybe I should just go near like the bigger cities, like Anchor Point is between the two. Fork Road, Manana. David? We're looking for Devon Drive, right? Happy Valley is somewhere up here. Homestead Road. Okay, we're kind of passing Happy Valley now, so not finding the exact area that quickly. We want a big area with like a decent amount of shops, you know, gas stations. We've got O'Reilly, auto parts and stuff, so maybe a little closer to Homer because that seemed like it had like a lot of things to do in the area, you know. There's a Subway here. Okay. We could be on the other side of Homer as well, so maybe if there's like an exit or something nearby, that would be kind of helpful. We're going down the road, looking for a Taco Bell. Also, if you like Taco Bell, let me know what your favorite item is down below. Sterling Highway. Okay, we already knew that. Binkley and South Binkley Street. Okay, Binkley just makes me think of Jar Jar Binks for some reason. I don't know why. Jar Jar Binks has nothing to do with Taco Bell. Binkley. Maybe I should look to the right of Homer just once or twice because I did not look over here before and it looks kind of populated. This is not Sterling Highway anymore though. Safeway. Sterling Highway changes to Lake Street here. Okay, so this is the end of Sterling Highway, so we can't be too far from here. Anything else that's big nearby that's kind of like unique? We'll back to start. Maybe there's like a car shop, because a lot of car shops will be named like, you know, like Nissan or like Juno or something like that. They'll have like a location or like specific name that might be helpful for finding it. This is a Stanley Chrysler. Chrysler. Is there a place named Stanley between here and Happy Valley? I don't see one. But I feel like we can't be too far. So I like don't want to give up hope, but I also don't want this to like drag on too long, you know? Looking for a car place. Okay, I don't think I'm able to find the 5K. Like, I feel like I've scanned for a couple minutes for like what city we're in. Like I'm probably not scanning enough like in like the actual location. Like I'm looking on the map a lot, but I don't know exactly where we are. So do I give it one more shot or do I just kind of chuck it near Homer? Borough Mayor, but what borough? I wish that had the city name on it. Probably does somewhere. If there's information on these signs, then I will look for it, but if not, in these next couple. Begin highway safety zone. So it's the beginning of the highway. So where does Sterling Highway end on the other side? Maybe I should look for that. Hopefully Sterling Highway's not like off the whole coast of Alaska here, because that would be kind of rough to look for. But it says beginning of highway, so I feel like we're at the beginning or end of it, you know? Alright, I think this is the last place to look, is in Soldotna. Oh my god. Is this it? Fred Meyer, Taco Bell. Okay, I think we found it at the last second before I was about to give up. We're looking at the Taco Bell and the Fred Meyer's to the right of it, so I'm somewhere like, I'm not in the Taco Bell. I'm kind of between Shucks and Taco Bell. Okay, so that's like here. Maybe Shucks used to, or became an O'Reilly's, because that's also an auto store. I think this is the 5K. All right, a little bit far for 5K, so I was like low-key worried for a second. I was gonna be like 4.999, but regardless, it would have been a good score. So yay, we eventually got the 5K. It took a little while, so 3 Taco Bell 5Ks so far. Love to see it. Let's keep going. All right, Taco Bell. Ooh. Okay, looks like we are in a major city, perhaps in Spain is my first thought, based on like the language and everything we see around, the architecture. I know I'm going down like this like alleyway. Maybe I should go back to the start and probably go somewhere where there's like more people, more information, more signs, because I think we're on a person tracker. Okay, we see a Spain flag everywhere, so very helpful. Calle Street, okay. Does this tram or train, okay. It disappeared. I was gonna say, does it have information? I'm also wondering, what city am I thinking maybe? I thought maybe at first we were somewhere near like Barcelona, and that was kind of my first like Spain city thought, but I do want to like find something that says the city name before I start scanning for like the road and stuff like that, because there are a lot of cities in Spain. And it might be kind of difficult. Original American supermarket. Oh, I can see Kraft mac and cheese in there. Yeah, very American. I think that's Chef Boyardee down there. There's ramen maybe. Yeah, cup ramen. Yeah, that's, we got pretty spot on. Plaza de la Misericordia. Is that someplace here? That feels like it's gonna be something that's like pops up really big if it is here. But I don't see it at a first glance, so let's keep looking for the city name before we scan for the street names, because I think it won't be too difficult from there. So this tramway has something that's like rotating on the sign. Bus Hibrido. Zaragoza. That is a place I know. Zaragoza is here. Okay. We're gonna go back to the start, because I can kind of scan for like street names and information and stuff now. Okay. So, Calle del 4 de Agosto. But it might be like abbreviated. So, C. Dot D-E Agosto. Agosto. That's Augusto. This is like Agosto. I think I gotta zoom in really far to be able to see Agosto. We're kind of down a small like alleyway though, so I'm wondering if I should find like the big like street or whatever nearby. Maybe that would be the smarter idea probably. Like what's this building in the back? I'm like kind of going towards this big like kind of looks like a church like building because we can kind of backtrack it from here. Oh, we can see that person's text. I don't want to expose them or whatever. Okay, what is this building? We're looking at some sort of big church or something. This ever? It's probably gonna have some sort of like symbol, but let's see if we can find like a plaque or something. We're going down the road. Okay, Museo Goya. We're near the Museo Goya, but it says 75 meters away. So it's not that far. Okay, Museo Goya. That should be like a little like this symbol. That's Museo de Zaragoza. So we're looking for like a little like house with like an M in it. Like this would work, but that's not the right one. I think this is definitely doable. Just gotta do a little bit of scanning. We're looking for Museo de Goya. I hope we are in Zaragoza because of the one sign I saw earlier. Like, part of me is thinking right now that maybe that is not correct. I think we looked at that one already. Okay. Museo Camon. Wait. Museo Camon Aznar. I haven't been looking for that name. Maybe I have to re-look at the museums I looked at before because they might have more than one name. It's not this one. Pablo. No museum signals over here or symbols. Okay. I don't think this specific monument is helping me, so let's get out, go the other direction, and see if there's any big buildings or something. Calle Coso and Alfonso 1. Yeah, okay. I think we're probably not too far from downtown. So Coso and Alfonso, if I see either of those, then Coso. Okay, Coso. Hold on. I think this can't be. Oh, Alfonso. Okay, this is nearby. What direction did we get to get here? Because I think Taco Bell's on like one of these like little side street things. Let's go back to start because we can't be too far from there. Okay, so Taco Bell is actually on 4 de Agosto. We'll look for 4 de Agosto kind of nearby here. Agustina. Aragon, like from Lord of the Rings. Oh, okay. How did I get to that one intersection? I went up, I went left, and that was the intersection of here. With Cozo, with Alfonso being the road I was actually on. So up and then left. So somewhere along one of these roads, I think. No, these are Asalto. Alfonso V. Oh, this is Alfonso 1. I did not even realize there was more than one Alfonso. So we gotta find Cozo and Alfonso I. Not Alfonso V. And Cozo seems like a really long street. Calle. Aw, but this is the end of Cozo. Okay, so maybe I gotta look up. Because I was kind of looking only at the ones that were below it. Okay, San Lorenzo, Cristobal, Mayor, Ciudad. And this is no longer the right intersection. Okay, we're somewhere like near here. So I feel like we are so close, but yet why can I not find where it is? Although, would they ever just like rename the name of the street or something like that? I think I'm gonna have to just chuck it here for now. I, for some reason, cannot find this like intersection of the street that we're on, and I feel like I'm so close, yet so far. So I'll plunk it here, and we'll see where we are. Okay, I guess there was another street of the same name, the Calle del Coza. So I was kind of scanning the wrong like streets, but the similar name, so that is okay. I wasn't gonna find it over there anyway. We still got 4.997, so an extremely good score. We'll take that. Okay, Taco Bell security notice. This left side driving feels like the UK, maybe. Yellow plates too kind of supports it. Okay. Ooh, is it the Tube? The London Tube, Colindale Station. How far up the UK does the Tube go? Morgan Sandal. Colindale Gardens. Okay, London. NWS. So we're going to London. We're going to look for Colindale, maybe? Is that a city or is that just the name of the gardens? It's probably just the name of the gardens. Okay. Let's look for major, maybe like monument, something with a city name nearby. Redrow.co. We're zooming. Redrow is the name of the company again. Okay. I did see the tube station at the start, so that could be a good source of information if I don't find anything this way. We have the London double-decker bus. Amazing. First bus, electric bus. Okay, so we're definitely in London somewhere. Colindale Gardens. Okay, so it just says name of the gardens, which I'm thinking is maybe like a big like neighborhood or something like that. Something Avenue. Okay, so London is a very like widespread city. Like there's a lot of different like little neighborhoods and stuff. So I'm gonna look for Colindale quickly to see if we can see that. Ooh, whoa. That was a lot easier than I thought. Okay, so Collindale. There's something that's like missing. Borough of Barnett. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get information from this, so let's try to find maybe like the street on the other side of the Taco Bell. That could help us. We are near the tube station, so that should be helpful. Collindale Station. How big can Collindale be? This is a bus. What does the bus station or the tube station? Burnt Oak. Okay, a little like red circle we're looking for. This is Collindale, which is this. So, ooh, Taco Bell right here. Okay, hold on. Oh, Guardian Avenue. That's like the letters that are missing. I was like, I can't figure it out. Okay, we're looking at the Taco Bell, the Costa to the left. I think this is the 5K. Perfect, amazing. Okay, another 5K. 24,997 overall. So not the perfect 25K because I kind of gave up a little bit in Zaragoza there in the 4th round, but I think I was scanning too much in the wrong area, which kind of like led me to giving up. But that is okay because that is an extremely good score and maybe the best score I've gotten on any map like ever in Geoguessr. So I will take that, and that is gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video of me finding every Taco Bell in the world. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down below. Also tell me if you've ever been to Taco Bell, what's your favorite item, and is it one that they've gotten rid of on the menu, and should they bring it back? Let me know down below. So thank you so much again for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to French Vanilla, and have a great day.